Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy X-2. Alright, for my setup. Yuna, she's on the Valiant Luster garment grid there. I've got it set up, as you can see there, just got it smack dab in the middle, just simply because it's all she's going to be using. She's got the, she's on the Alchemist. She's got the Star Bracer for the auto reflect there, and the ribbon. For Riku, she's on Undying Storm, and I've adjusted the Undying Storm garment grid like this, just so that, any navigation between nodes can't go awry. Or at least I'm limiting my opportunities to make mistakes with that. So yeah. Obviously, I am not planning on actually using Riku as a white mage, but I wanted to make use of both of those strength plus 15 gates. So I decided, you know what, let's put something in there that we haven't seen either Riku or Pain in. So yeah, just we get a bit of a transformation demonstration at the same time. So yeah. Can eventually send her from Thief down to Dark Knight there. And got her on the Thief with the Crystal Bangle and the Kaiser Knuckles there. For Pain, she's on Undying Storm, and she's going to be following the same route as Riku, starting in Thief, working her way through the White Mage down to the Dark Knight for the extra 30 boost to her strength. And you got her with the Thief, starting on the Thief with the Crystal Bangle and the Champion Belt there. So there we go, just boosting our strength as much as possible. Alright, for abilities, Yuna, she's still working on Mega Phoenix. And for Riku, yeah, still working on Sticky Fingers there, and she's done with Dark Knight. And for Pain, still working on Master Thief, and she's done with Dark Knight as well. Alright, for items, though, I've organized them, as you can see here. Got the potion in the top, Chocobo Wings, Star Curtains, and Light Curtains, all within quick and easy access. And then for any emergency stuff like Phoenix Downs, Mega Phoenixes, X Potions, and Mega Potions up there as well, just for quick and easy access as well. So yeah, hopefully we won't need to use those, but I've got them there just in case. So yeah. Alright, and with that, let's go. Back down to the Bicanel Desert. Demon of the Sands, a legendary fiend that sleeps beneath the sand, has attacked the camp. This is it, Gullwings. Let's go.
Is a kind winarana. Van a Husidler Fundrek fiend.
She says they're no match.
We've got company.
Briquet! Everyone, be careful!
Alright. We may have caught glimpses of this back in Chapter 1, but this is Angra Mainyu with Tarich and Zarich. Angra Mainyu has 333,444 HP with 9,999 MP. You can steal a Mega Elixir from it. It is immune to gravity, and the status and the debuffs as well are all the same for all three of them. Yeah, they're all immune to all statuses, and they are immune to Armor Break and Mental Break. They are still susceptible to Accuracy, Evasion, and Luck debuffs, and Power Break and Magic Break, though. And I'll get into their abilities in a moment. Tarich has 5,440 HP, so does Zarich. 9,999 MP, same with Zarich. Nothing to steal from them. Tarich is immune to gravity and magic, neutral to all other elements. And yeah, and Zarich is resistant to fire, ice, thunder, water, and holy, and is immune to gravity and physical damage. Alright, so as far as I'm aware, I believe all three of them, if not all three of them, then Tarich and Zarich are both immune to Reflect, but I'm just going to say right now, I'm going to go in with under the impression that all of them are immune to Reflect, because, well, you know, I didn't really try to cast it on them for my strategy for dealing with these things, so yeah. Or I guess this thing, really. Alright, so Angra Mainyu obviously is the head honcho, if you will. The chariot behind its horsemen. Okay, so it's got a bunch of abilities. Perdition's Flame is probably the most dangerous and the one we need to protect against ASAP. It hits all of us, but hits 10 times, and it does 18.75% of your maximum HP per hit. So yeah, Protect is going to be very important. Fortunately, like I said, it targets all of us, so it's 10 hits scattered randomly amongst the three party members. However, it can still trigger the chain, so if a girl gets hit twice in a row, it's going to do more than 18.75% damage to their HP. So yeah. On the note of that, putting up Protect, this thing can dispel your buffs as well. However, I find that the more you're able to keep its arms, Tarich and Zarich, under control, I find I don't see Dispel all that often, but I am expecting to see it at least a few times. So that's why we've got the items in the top slots there, just so we can quickly cover any holes that may result of it using Dispel. Fortunately, it is only single target, but yeah, just one hole can spell the end for us in this battle. Demi, or at least one of the girls anyway, they can cast Demi as well, so that's just AoE 25% current HP gravity damage, so it's magic based damage, so it is affected by Shell, so there's a benefit there. It does cast Flare as well, and it does quite a bit of damage. I believe with Shell on, I think it still does over 3,000 damage to us. So yeah, now you know why we got the crystal bangles on. And yeah, single target, but again, if you don't have enough HP or magical resistance, or even reflect up to protect against it, it's likely going to one-shot one of the girls. Even if they're in, the over 3,000 damage is with being equipped on the Dark Knight as well. So yeah, Dark Knight plus Shell, yeah, that's it does quite a bit of damage. It can cast Bio as well, but since we're going to be using the Dark Knight and Yuna's got the ribbon equipped, then we've got that taken care of, so huzzah for that. It can cast Curaga as well on a single target, so heads up there, a nice large cure for whoever it hits. It can cast Full Life as well, so when the arms are down, it most likely and will cast Full Life to revive one of them at any point. So it's a full HP revive, so they're up and ready to go and back up over 5,000 HP. And it can also use Osmos. I believe it only uses it when its HP or when its MP is extremely low or at 0. Because I personally have never seen it, simply because, well, I haven't. My method is not going to include draining its MP. So yeah. All right, so that's all of the Angra Mainyu's attacks. Tarich has 2 attacks. It has Bloody Breath. It hits all of us. It's magic-based damage, and it can inflict Confuse, Silence, Darkness, and Poison. Again, with the Dark Knight Dress Spheres, we've got Confuse and Poison covered with that, and since I am planning on using the Darkness attack, we don't really need to worry about Silence and Darkness, so Riku and Pain should be good. And then it's just got a regular physical attack, which just punches one of the girls, and yeah, that's about it. And then Zarich has Glimmer of Despair, which is an arc attack, but considering I don't think we ever change our orientation to this, I'm just going to assume it hits all of us. It damages our MP, but on top of damaging our MP, it actually does quite a bit of damage to MP, so I'm not expecting to have any MP by the end of this. But on top of damaging your MP, it also reduces your strength and magic by 1 level per hit each time it uses it, and it also decreases your physical defense and your magic defense by 2 levels every time it uses it. So yeah, every time it hits. So yeah. And then Zarich also has the ability to cast single targeted 3rd tier elemental spells, and obviously that is just basically magic damage to whichever element that it is casting. So yeah. Alright, with that out of the way, let's get into the strategy here. So first off, we're going to get Riku to use a light curtain from the item stock as soon as possible. That's the biggest reason why one of the biggest reasons why we've got them in Thief right away. I am not planning on using Pilfer Gale here because it's not worth the 1,000 gil we get out of it. The 1 to 2,000 gil we get out of it. So I'm just going to use the light curtain with Riku. I am going to use Sticky Fingers with Pain, just so that we can get the Mega Elixir. I figured, we can get at least one of the things at least. And yeah, it's because once we take this thing out, we can no longer use it to grind for gil. So yeah, get the Mega Elixir. And then, or if you don't want to, by all means, you can skip it if you like. But yeah, so I'm going to go for it though, so just keep that in mind. And then when it comes to Yuna's turn, I'm actually going to have her mix a potion and a chocobo wing, and that should put up Final Wall on it, which imbues Protect, Shell, Reflect, and Haste on all 3 party members. So that'll be extremely useful, and going to be using those until we run out of chocobo wings. And if we run out of those, then I'll go switch to Star Curtains. It'll still do the same thing, just without the haste. And then should we run out of Star Curtains, then we'll all default down to the Light Curtains, which will give us Protect and Shell, just no Reflect or Haste. So yeah. Alright, enough talking. So we've got a fight ahead of us. So yeah, over 333,000 HP. Yeah, let's go. Alright, Riku. Light Curtain. Pain. Sticky Fingers before she loses that or that. Or before she loses her MP. There we go, got the Mega Elixir. And we're going to start sending her and Riku through the White Mage down to the Dark Knight. So we can get both strength gates going. And just start using Mega Potion with Yuna. There's Perdition's Flame. It's gonna hurt. Stay off Yuna! Too many on Yuna! Eee, that was too close. Yeah, it's not guaranteed all 3 of your girls are going to survive that first attack there, Perdition's Flame, just because it's randomly scattered 10 hits. So yeah, if enough of them hit one girl, you're going to have to be reviving somebody. Alright, down to Dark Knight. The reason why I'm sending them through White Mages, well, as opposed to Black Mages, just because I wanted some classes with high magic defense, and I figured, oh, we haven't seen either of them in White Mage, so why not? Because this fight isn't long enough that I've got to include full transformations of Dressers in it with Riku and Pain there, so yeah. But it's going to be a long fight to begin with anyway, considering. Considering what I said before we got into the whole finishing up the Cactuar connection side quests and all that stuff. Alright, let's do Darkness. So if you're wondering why I've got the Crystal Bangles equipped when we've got a garment grid that can double our HP just by going through a single gate, and that's simply because, well, the Undying Storm Garment Grid, yeah, it boosts your strength by 30 with the gates, but remember, you also get an extra 15 just from equipping it, so for a total of a boost of 45 to their strength just by having that equipped. So yeah. That's why I went with the Crystal Bangle instead of the Garment Grid. I can't remember what it was called. If I remember, I'll take a look at it after the battle, but yeah. And I think beyond the Kaiser Knuckles and the Champion Belt, I believe the next highest strength buff is plus 30 with the Hyper Wrist, and then the Black Belt, which is a plus 20 to strength and defense. So yeah, the one thing you definitely got to find out too once you get into this routine here is keep an eye on if Angra Mainyu uses that Dispel. As soon as he uses it, that's when you want to have Yuna. Hopefully everybody's HP will be okay at the time, but then you want to try and get Yuna to mix that the next potion and chocobo wing. So yeah. Oh, there we go. Speak of the devil. Considering what we're fighting. Alright. Ick. Almost wasted. So give him his maxed HP for this one at least. I mean, it'll still do quite a bit of damage to us, but at least it won't be as low as if their HP wasn't maxed out. But considering it does percentage-based damage based on their maximum HP, yeah, having it maxed out probably the best idea, or as close to it anyway.
Good thing I saved this.
Yeah, in testing, I can't remember if the last time I saw it use flare, if anybody had reflect up. I can't remember. I think they did, because it's one of those things where we're thinking, well, I don't see it very often. It's like, is it based on, does it actually check to see if anybody's got reflect up so that it doesn't use it, so that it doesn't get bounced back onto itself, but yeah. If you know for sure, viewers, put it in the comment section. And, yeah.
There's enough pain to go around.
It'd be a good bit of information to have for future viewers and future partakers of this fight, if you will. Oh, there's another dispel. Yeah, the reason why Yuna's not using the Speed Bracer Smooth Shelling combo is just simply because I find it doesn't really affect all much in terms of her charging. Because, yeah, all of her... whenever she uses Stash, it just does its normal charge up. That's the only charge up we have to wait for with Yuna in this fight, so... Ow.
My pain is your pain. Now's as good as
Wow, it actually changed orientation. I've never actually seen it do that, but alas, there we go. I guess that architect, that Zarch, can indeed miss somebody if somebody's not in the arc. Potion and chocobo wing again.
This hurts me almost as much as it hurts you. I hope this works.
I wonder if it would have been better just to use a potion and a light curtain there, since Yuna's got auto reflect on her. remember to do that. Maybe if Yuna gets hit with Dispel again, then I'll just do that. Save myself a Chocobo wing. Because, yeah, the haste, as far as I can tell, is really only for Riku and Pain, so yeah. As soon as Yuna uses the stash,
There's enough pain to go
she's
around.
ready to input her next command without having to wait, so yeah.
No pain, no gain.
My pain is your pain.
Yeah, keep in mind one thing as well, is that because these guys are immune to having their attacks interrupted, that means even if you drain your HP before they get their attack off, they're still going to get their attack off before they conk out, so yeah, before they need to be revived again. I mean, hopefully Angra doesn't revive them to full health again. But it having a cast full life does keep it from using any of its other skills, so yeah. Did I miss one? No, I did not. Yeah, look at all that stuff. Those 4 statuses on that bar there that have the numbers beside them, yeah, those are the... that gives you an idea of how many times they've used the Glimmer of Despair on you, so yeah. Oh, there's number 2. Wow, they really want to take us out. Really wants to take me out. Survive, please. If it takes anybody out, please not make it Yuna so that she can use a Phoenix down and get double the effectiveness out of it. But everybody survived, huzzah. I was even considering having Yuna be the white mage for this battle because of how quickly she can cast, but I would have liked to have been able to use. Well, I guess I didn't really test it. Like I wanted to have the speed bracer on, but I also wanted to have this status immunity for as well. But
There's enough pain to go around.
thing is, I would have basically just had a ribbon and a Ragnarok on her, so that she didn't have to worry about MP and have, you know, maximum healing capabilities. But then you take into consideration that Shell or Cure, the Cure magic is affected by Shell, so yeah. Choco Wing.
There's enough pain to go around.
Keep in mind, I have no idea how many Chocobo Wings you would have at this point. So yeah, that's just basically why I've got the layered priorities of, you know, deplete Chocobo Wings first, then Star Curtains, and then the Light Curtains, or Lunar Curtains, whichever ones you have more stock of. So yeah. Light Curtains and Lunar Curtains can be interchanged with this. So, yeah. Gotta be getting close. And again, considering how long it took me to actually start fighting this thing, maybe not. Probably got a few more minutes. Without talking, I think I was able to do it in about 25 minutes or so. Spoiler alert. But to be quite honest, I actually kind of like this super boss better than Penance from Final Fantasy X. I mean, I may just be, you know, wrong about this because of all the research that has been done into, you know, fighting Penance and, you know, the optimal equipment to have and the optimal ways to do damage and all that kind of stuff compared to this one. I feel like this one kind of feels like it's, you gotta be more on your toes. Feels like it requires a bit more strategy as well. But again, this is all just coming from me, who just basically developed, really, his own, you know, I took suggestions from, of classes to use for this fight, and you know, I took it into consideration. I looked at what I had, and I figured, you know what, yeah, I guess maybe that would be the easiest way to go, so to speak. And from there, I just adjusted the accessories accordingly to my own strategy. I didn't miss anybody using a dispel, did I? No, I did not. Perdition's Flame. It also hasn't escaped my notice that having... Alright. You dead, man. Yeah, I'm on. Anyways. What was I saying? Oh yeah, having Zarich's elemental spells that reflect back at it aren't really all that useful, since Riku and Pain just take him out with just their darkness attacks. So yeah, I was thinking, well, you know, after I deplete the Chocobo Wings, is it really worth it to dip into the Star Curtains? And I was like, you know what? I was having trouble testing, well, in the attempts I made of testing to see how much damage Flare did, or if Riku and Pain could survive Flare with slightly reduced magical damage, magical defense after a few of the Glimmer of Despair, see if their HP, you know, where it is above 6,000 or so, above 5,000 or so, would be enough to survive Flare. And I was like, you know what? I didn't see, didn't get the result I was looking for in testing, so I was like, you know what, just play it safe and start with Chocobo Wings, go to Star Curtains, and play it safe. Is that it? I think it is. It is. Down goes the demon of the sand. The Elbed, and us for that matter, can dig in peace. So to speak.
You're a real lifesaver. I guess you can always count on the golems.
Thanks, but what a disaster.
I guess. It's all relative. This is nothing compared to what happened to home. Besides, what's done is done.
You're pretty tough.
I smell something good. Hey, you're right.
Food?
Yeah, we whipped it up during the battle. As long as we're still kicking, we're gonna get hungry. Hunger's proof we're alive. We've got heaps of food. I don't suppose you're interested.
Go Wings, at your service.
Barbecue! And episode complete. And for defeating Angra Mainyu, we get a second ribbon, which means we have 2 ribbons and a smooth sailing. Woohoo! And we get the Mercurial Strike Garment Grid as well. You no longer have to worry about status ailments, really. And we still got to worry about death protection with the 2 ribbons, but yeah, we can essentially sell all of the other accessories beyond, the safety bit and the angel earrings. That do anything with regards to protecting against status ailments. As long as we got the 2 ribbons and smooth sailing and the speed bracer, we are good to go in that regard. Just need the angel earrings and the 1 pair of angel earrings and the safety bit, and we are good to go. So yeah. All right, let's take a look at our other reward. Mercurial Strike. There we go. So Bushido, Swordplay, and Instinct. Yeah, this is the Tempered Will is the one I was talking about, the HP, the double HP, yeah. What was the other one I was thinking of? Was there another one I was thinking of? I can't remember. Just when I was thinking of something else as well, but oh, that's what I was thinking of. For those wondering, if we had used this garment grid, the treasure hunt, and passed somebody through the double items gate there, would we have gotten 2 ribbons out of that fight? And I'm here to be the bearer of the bad news. Unfortunately, it does not give you 2 ribbons. How do I know? Because I tested it. Because I wanted to know too. But it only gave me the 1 ribbon when I went through it, so I was like, alright, fine, we'll just go about it the old-fashioned way and let them play by their own rules. You know, it says double items. Hey, we actually got out of there with the MP still intact. Nice. Alright, and yeah, Yuna did learn Mega Phoenix, and yeah, so she's already dipped into Elixir as well, so yeah. Let's set her on X Potion for now. And I guess between now and next time, I will unequip ourselves, go down to the cabin to sell any accessories that are not, or any accessories that pertain to status ailments except for the angel earrings and its safety bit. Those two, plus the 2 ribbons and the smooth shielding, will be the only thing as far as status ailment protection goes that I will hold on to. And then, yeah, we get a bit of gil out of that. And then I guess I may actually even go through and just, since we're at that point where it's kind of like a status ailments are almost a non-issue, I may just completely wipe all of these garment grids and start fresh from there. So yeah. But yeah, so I'll take care of that off screen, and next time, I guess, well, there is still one more thing we can do down there, and I do believe it is required, so I guess we'll head back down to the Bicanal Desert and see what that is next time. This is Intrepid83 signing off, formerly known as Syric1983. If you've enjoyed the video, I say please consider hitting the like button on your way out to help show your support for the series here, and I thank you so very much for doing that for me. Really do appreciate it, and I wish you all the best and blessings as a result. And if you dislike the video, feel free to hit the dislike button, maybe leave a comment suggesting how it can improve. I'm always looking for ways to improve my LP. But if you haven't subscribed over there yet, why not head on over to my other channel, Intrepid83, where you can find other more modern LPs over the past decade or so that I've been doing, and see if there's anything over there that could potentially earn your subscription over there, since eventually that will be my home, so to speak, so as it has been for the past decade or so. So yeah, and if you do see anything over there that does earn your subscription over there, then I'll see you over there. But in any case, and until next time, thank you all so very much for spending some time with me, spending some of your day here, and yeah, I wish you all the best, and have a good one.